So I hope class you all are getting what is Moja village. Then we saw what is Kasba, Pet, Watandaz. Okay. Do you know, as per the order of Veer Mata Jizabai, okay, it was the order of Veer Mata Jizabai. A Pet was established in Pashan near Pune. Everybody know where is Pashan? Do you all know? Okay, it's in Pune. Hmm? It was called, okay, so what were the these pets called? Okay, see, Jizapur, Mal, Jizapur. Okay, it was called this pet. Okay, near Pashan, it was called as Jizapur. Why? Because it was the order of Jizabai. Then Malpura, see, Malpura, Khelpura, Paraspura, Vithapura in Aurangabad are also new pets established in the name of Sia, Maloji, Malpura, Khiloji, Khelpura, Parsoji, Parsapura, Vithoji, Vithapura. Understood all of you? So in their name, okay, these pets were established. Hmm? Understood all of you? So Shivapur, okay, do you all know where is Shivapur? You all must be knowing. Yes, because it's nearby. Khed Shivapur. Hmm? So, Shivapur, adjacent to Khed, was a pet established in the name of Shivaji Maharaj. We all know where is Khed Shivapur. So, this was also a pet in that time. Okay, and it was established in the name of Shivaji Maharaj. Shivapur and Khed. Khed, we say it. While saying, we take both the names together. Khed Shivapur, Khed Shivapur. Yes? Okay. Let's learn. Hmm? Now, these two words also you all must have learned it, heard it. The words Budruk and Khudra. What? The word Budruk. Ambegaon Budruk. Okay. Ambegaon Khudra. Khurd. Budruk and Khurd. Budruk and Khurd. So what are these? The words Budruk and Khurd are used to show that the two villages are different. They are different. You all must have heard about this also. Yes. Yeah, nearby only Ambegaon. Some place is called as it is Ambegaon Budruk and some places are Ambegaon Khurda. So what is it? The original town is Budruk. Okay, the original town where it is really the town has established. So that is known as Budruk. And the new one is Khurda. And the new, so what happened? The area, it goes on, it becomes vast. Okay, people starts doing settlements and it becomes the big area. So the new areas which are formed are known as Khurda and the original one are known as Budruk. For example, Vadgaon Budruk and Vadgaon Khurda. For example, Ambegaon Budruk and Ambegaon Khurda. Okay. Now we have seen Kasba and Moja. Now we are going to see what is Pargana. Pargana. Many villages together made a Pargana. What? Many villages together made a Pargana. But the number of villages was not same in all parganas. Yes, number of village means it is not that 50 villages together form a pargana or 25 villages form a pargana, not like that. Only the group of villages are called as parganas. For example, the Pune Pargana was a big pargana. Yes, obviously. Why? Because there were many villages in Pune. Hmm? It consisted of 290 villages. How many villages were there in Pune Pargana? 290 villages. There were 64 villages in Chakan Pargana. You all know Chakan? Do you all know? It's near Pune only. Okay, near means not very near. 1-2 hours far. I don't know kilometers, but in Chakan Pargana, there were 64 villages. In Pune Pargana, there were 290 villages. Then Shirwal. The Shirwal Pargana was small. It had only 40 villages. Shirwal also comes this side, where Katras and all that side. Yes. So, Shirwal Pargana was small. It had only 40 villages. The Deshmukh and Deshpande were the Watandar officer of the Pargana. Okay, see ya. Shetty and Mahajans were the Watandars of the pit, but Deshmukh and Deshpande were the Watandars of the whom? Pargana. Okay, so the Deshmukh was chief of Patils in Pargana. The Deshmukh did at the Pargana level what the Patil did at the village level. Whatever the work the Patil had, okay, like cultivating the land, okay, all those things. Same thing the Deshmukh did in the Pargana. Now see, but Patil had only how many village? One village. But Pargana means Deshmukh had many villages under him. Why? Because he was the chief of it. The Deshmukh did at Pargana level what the Patil did at village level. The Deshpande was the chief of all Kulkarnis. So Kulkarnis who used to collect the revenue. Okay, so Deshpandes were on their head or their top to look what the Kulkarnis did in the Pargana. Okay, the Deshpande did at the Pargana level the work that Kulkarnis did at the village level. What did Kulkarni did? To collect the revenue, okay, land revenue. So same thing Deshpande did. Deshmukhs did the work of Patil and Deshpandes did the work of Kulkarnis. Understood? These Vatandas officers were the link between the people and the government. Yes, these Vatandas, they work for the government also and for the people also. They were the link between the government and the people. In case of enemy invasion or drought, what? In case of enemy means if anyone is trying to do any dispute, okay, or drought. What is the meaning of drought? Means if there is no rainfall, if there is no land cultivation happen properly, not fields are not grown on a good quality, good quantity, that is drought. These Vatandas represented the grievances of the people to the government. Means whatever the problems people faced in the drought or any enemy or anyone is troubling to anybody, these Vatandas, they told or passed the message or presented whatever the people's doubt were there to the government. Sometimes these officers misuse their powers. Yes, we have seen this many times. There are the officers who misuse their powers. So sometimes some were good, but some misuse the powers which they had. They collected more money from the people than was due or did not remit the money so collected to the government in time. Means whatever the government had put the tax, these people, some of them, they tried to take more money what was asked by the government, or sometimes the revenue was given by the people, but they did not give the money to the government on time, telling that people are not giving the money on time. So this is how they misuse the powers. On such occasions, the people suffered harassment, and because of this, the people had a great harassment from these Watandars. Okay, so this is what Pargana is. Do you know? Watan is an Arabic word. In Maharashtra, it is refer to hereditary land for which the holder does not have to pay revenue. Watan. Okay, actually it is an Arabic word, but Watan means the land which is our forefathers' land. Okay, or the land which the holder does not have to pay revenue. Okay, and the land which the holder, if it is my land, then I will not have to pay revenue. If then I'm Watan, or it's my Watan, or I'm Watandar, like that. Okay, the calamity of a famine. Okay, now we are going to see what is the calamity of a famine, drought. Hmm? Why? Because agriculture was the main occupation. Agriculture was dependent on rainwater. If it did not rain, crops would fail. The prices of food grains rose. It became difficult for the people to get food grains and other things. There was no fodder for the cattle. Water became scarce. It became difficult for people to live in the village. They were forced to leave the village. A famine was a great calamity for the people.